My bad, y'all. Like that was my little first love. I don't even know how that turned out. That was my first intro. Yo, homebodies, what's up? What's good with y'all? Listen, um, I'm not even sure if I should give y'all a little bit of time. I am almost, yo, I am almost early. Like I'm getting better, y'all. That whole little procrastination thing, man. Yo, what's good with y'all? How was your week, baby? I hope it was good. I hope it was good. My week was okay. Okay. There was a lot that happened this week. So much so that I decided to do a Homebodies Wassup. Now, I am trying to get the schedule down, the specifics of when it is that I'm going to do a Homebodies Wassup. I am consistently inconsistent. Hey, it is progress. It is progress. There was a lot that happened this week. Uh a whole lot. And then there's been some things that I just haven't had the chance to talk about just yet. So tonight we just gonna run through a few things. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to tackle the whole strong black woman thing. I might. I ain't really sure yet. I definitely want to talk about Carly Russell. Um, I want to talk about, and I don't know, like I just heard of this guy when he battled, when he not battled, when y'all know I'm a fan of battle rap. When he his match versus Spence, and that was coincidentally my first time of hearing of Spence. But I want to talk about all the women that was talking about the little guy Crawford's wife. I might touch on some baby daddies. This is definitely going to not be a episode, a Homebodies was up, of which I'm not going to. You know what? Let's get right down to it. And whatever it is that we talk about, that's what we talk about. I want to start with Crawford and his wife, right? So he is a boxer. I believe is welterweight. I'm not really sure. I am just becoming familiar with who that young man is, just like the world is becoming familiar with that guy. He just had a so he knocked out Spence. And I listen, I am a fan of boxing. I am, but it has been a long time since I've been in the loop of it. Like when they took the heavyweight back in the days, I'm about to tell my age. Back in the days, being a heavyweight champ, the heavyweights was what everybody was centered around. So that's what I grew familiar with. So I don't know about the divisions now, who's running things, whatever. So just like most of the world is not. I said that to say this. The majority of the world, specifically these women that had something to say about Crawford's wife, did not know who the hell Crawford was until his match with Spence. And so these women took it upon themselves because Crawford was celebrating his win with his wife, and he was showcasing her. She was on display, beautiful woman. So these black women, it was majority black women. There was majority black women had nothing else to do with their time but to sit there and talk about this woman's weight. She is overweight. She's not fit to be with a champion. Bit oh, mm. Ma'am, you ain't even married. I don't even know you. I don't even know you. I don't even know you. However it is that you look is keeping you single, and how it is that she look got her husband. Now I'm gonna tell you some stuff that you may not know. because you ain't got no man. Women that are wives, she helped get him to where it is that he at. That's why he made her a wife. You don't know nothing about that because you ain't never really put in no work. You are sitting up there like it just pissed me off. This woman is sitting there celebrating her husband's win. Her husband's win against all odds because everybody had him losing. They had him losing. He won. He won. Listen, if y'all are, if there are any comments right now, okay, hold on. Okay, if there are any comments right now, my bad if I can't respond to them. I'm still learning, but I will give if you comment, I'm definitely gonna respond later. But what I'm saying, them brick face, mm, I don't even know what they look like. But anybody that will sit up there and deliberately try to tear down a woman, how would you feel if that was you, ma'am? Like honestly, it's black women. It is so embarrassing. Why are we as black women taking so much pleasure in tearing down other women? How would you feel if that was you? If you could get a man, if you could stop being bitter enough, if you could stop sitting up there saying that you don't need a man for, and you're the same one to sit up there and say you don't need a man for nothing, but you want to sit up there and talk about how this woman looks and for her man. I don't like. I'm not gonna say I don't like black women. I love black women, but y'all don't got on my nerves. Y'all don't got on my nerves, and it's not all black women. It's a specific archetype of black women that are and you're bitter. You're bitter and you choose to be bitter. You keep putting yourself in circumstance after circumstance that makes you bitter. Let me explain. The circumstances that you keep putting yourself in, you keep laying up with these men and you are not sure of what it is these men's true intentions are towards you. So what that does is you're sitting there laying it all on the line. You have no clue what this man is his true intentions are. You're sitting there, you're having sex, you're opening up your entire self to this man without knowing his intentions are for you. And that makes you bitter. He dogs you out, he hurts you. We've been there. Some of us learn and don't do it again. But then there are others like y'all that sit there and consistently run through dog after dog after dog just to sit up there and have something to say. Y'all are bitter. You're bitter. All you do is sit around and talk about people all day. All day. That woman was can't even celebrate her husband's win. You're bitter. What y'all her looks got her a husband. Your looks got you baby daddies and stretch marks. Baby daddies and stretch marks. That ain't nothing to be proud of. Y'all got Auntie Essence all pissed off. I don't understand why this woman could not celebrate. Because I'm telling you, wives know. Oh, she done cooked many meals. She has prepared many baths, massaged many sore muscles for her husband. She done put in work behind closed doors. Now, because y'all ain't never had no man, oh, you're really good at messing with other people's men. That's why you sitting there trying to tear her down. You're real good at messing with other people's men. You are. You are. But you can't get one of your own. And it's because you're so damn bitter. Because only a bitter woman will sit up there and tear down another woman. Do you know how sensitive we are about how looks? Y'all are women. Let somebody tell you you're an ugly brick face woman. Let somebody tell you that you an ugly brick faced woman, that you ain't this, that you ain't that. How is that gonna make you feel? Especially when you do it online. Like the internet has given people this false sense of bravado, has given women this ideology that they are more than what they are. No, ma'am, you are nothing. You are nothing. And I am not tearing you down because I love you. I want you to do better. Stop being so, and you bitter, because that is the only thing, because that was hate. You hating because she got a husband. You had never even heard of that man before that doggone fight. You never heard of him. I had never heard of him. I watch boxing. I know I ain't watching in a minute, but I actually do watch boxing. I'm positive. The majority of y'all don't watch boxing, don't watch sports, none of that. Had just heard of him then. And you have nothing better to do with your time but sit there and talk about that woman's looks. And she was absolutely gorgeous. She looked like a woman that had had 6 kids by her husband. That's something that you may not be familiar with because you ain't never been married. You may not know so many married people. It's a lot of black women that's not getting married. And I understand why. Why would anybody want to sit up there and marry somebody so bitter? And you are bitter. Let's talk about the wall. Let's talk about the wall. That bitterness, ladies, that bitterness that you possess, the wall that they are talking about, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. The wall did the manosphere, the red pill society, whatever that world has the whatever that terminology is, the newest verbiage, right? The wall, women hitting the wall. Understand, women do that to themselves. We do. We do. We do that to ourselves. Now the internet is making it worse. The internet is making it worse. But the wall that we hit is the wall that we as women place ourselves. It's like we build it brick by brick, man by man, dick by dick. That is what we do. We do that to ourselves. Let me explain. So, ma'am, queen, you're with this guy, right? And you he dogged you out. You had a baby by him. He ain't helping you with the child. He's running around on you. He didn't stole your car. Whatever it was, right? He did not want you. This is one time that this has happened. Broke your heart. Oh my goodness, what you gonna do? Well, what you gonna do is take care of yourself. That's what you should do. Heal, and then understand the mistakes that you made, because you also made mistakes. That man didn't just do all that by himself. You allowed some of that stuff. Understand the mistakes that you made, the red flags you might have missed in your interactions with that man. And then your next man, the next guy that you're in pursuit of, don't make those same mistakes. And I'm going to tell you something that you may not know. If the biggest way that you can tell if a man is serious about you and he is really wanting you for you and wants to be your husband is to not have sex. Make him make a commitment to you. That'll show a huge difference. Because the man that is serious is gonna put in work. He gonna show you he wants you. He gonna make you his. He is gonna put that effort in. And the ones that are not, the ones that are like the other one that hurt you, oh, they gonna keep it pushing because it's too much work. And you know, a couple things are gonna happen. You are going to discover the man that is truly meant for you, the man that is serious, and you not gonna get hit with all that BS from the doggone homosexuals or whoever it might have been. You are going to be able to bypass, you will be able to use discernment to separate yourself from them no good nothing ass men. Now, I'm not throwing shade to no good nothing ass men. I'm not throwing shade. I mean, that's a topic for another show. We just talking about women and the choices that you make. Now, because you just said it there, you kept your legs closed. Now you got your husband because he's serious. He wants you. You ain't got to. It ain't no guessing games. He has made himself quite clear. And any man that puts in that kind of work, that kind of effort, most likely he's not even cheating. I'm not saying that men not gonna cheat. No, men a little different. But those men that done put in all that work and effort to get you, mm-mm, that's yours. That's yours. Now, you can do that. And that will keep a whole lot of bricks being built from the walls from different men, from man after man, because you're not going to be bitter. That means that you are going to give a man a chance. That means that you are also keeping yourself mentally stable, emotionally stable. Because we as women cannot just keep having sex from man to man to man to man to man. We're not really built like that. We are going to, we're kind of like sponges. We absorb everything. So each and every time we have sex with these random men, we kind of sort of absorb little bits and pieces of them. Okay, we're absorbing emotions. There is a connection there, and we're not supposed to have that with everybody. So when these men start to dog us out, it's like, now we're emotionally connected when we should not be, if that makes sense. We are continuing each and every time you sit up there and you lay up with a man and you are not sure if he is really, really, really interested in you, if he really wants you, you are opening yourself up for more BS, for more hurt. Why would you do that to yourself? Value yourself more. That will keep out a lot of that bitterness. That will keep away men that are not meant for you. That will ensure that you get the man that you want. Now, you might spend a couple lonely Saturday nights. You be all right. You be all right. But don't continue to keep putting yourself out there like that and then blaming men. No. The first time, you fooled me once. Dude, you got one over on me. But for me to consistently do, like some of y'all got two, three, four, now maybe not two. Two is all right, make a mistake again, but three, four, five plus multiple baby daddies, no husband in sight, and you want to sit up there and blame the men. No. No, 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 because at the end of the day, you knew what you were doing when you laid down there and had unprotected sex with this man. You also knew that you really did not know this man. You have gone through this a couple times before. A couple times before. When are we as women going to start holding ourselves accountable? And I'm just speaking of just black women. When are we going to start holding ourselves accountable more? Because us not holding ourselves accountable, we're having child after child after child in poverty. In poverty. And in a nation, in the ranking of 40 nations of children being raised in poverty, from the lowest, from the highest to the lowest, the US is number 34. And the majority of those children are black. So we are having our children, and we're not even having our children in ideal circumstances. We just laying up, just having children. That is a problem. That is a problem, and it aids to the bitterness. And I wanted to talk about the single mothers of sons that constantly talk about men. Men ain't this. Men ain't that. Men ain't this. Men ain't, and you're saying this rhetoric in front of your child, in front of your son. Your son hears his mother, who he adores, who he loves, who he sees do all of these things for him. Your son hears his mother talk about males, men, and he's a man. Well, he's a male. He's going to grow up to be a man. How do you think you speaking so negatively about men, about males, is going to affect your son? Have you ever thought about that? Because that's a problem. You could be discouraging this child from wanting to be a man, from wanting to be a male. Now, I'm not going to get into uh women raising boys by themselves. That's a topic for another show. I just want to talk about the wall, which I done did, and women erect that wall themselves. I'm sorry, fellas. It is nothing, and I know that the manosphere, the red pill society, y'all love bringing women down, and the pink pill love bringing men down. But the wall is something that women construct themselves. If women control the dating society, the wall is constructed in dating. It's built while you date. So the more a woman puts herself out there to be heard, and I'm not talking about the women that are they have a wall up, not a wall, but they have this their wall around their feelings is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the women that have a wall around their feelings. I'm talking about a woman that is just not having sex. Like that is the biggest that's the best way a woman can protect herself and know that a man is serious and genuine. Because I do not care what anybody says. Women cannot have sex consistently and not have feelings. We're not made like that. We're not. We're not. And I know it's a woman somewhere saying, "Oh, girl, I can." Okay, well, you keep that whole nometry to yourself because you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. We do catch feelings. We do. We do. Sorry, I probably wasn't supposed to say that. But the wall that women the women hit is a wall that women build themselves. And then once that wall is fully erected, even then, a woman can still break that wall down. The way that a woman can break that wall down, even is one, she gonna have to get over that bitterness. She gonna have to just chill out and heal. Then she needs to go after the man she needs, not the man that she wants. Because some of y'all just living in fairy tale land. Like, oh, R.I.P. to the Godfather. He talked about high value men. R.I.P. to the Godfather. A lot of women want these high value men. Now, the Godfather and I have two different definitions for what a high value man is. Now, Kevin Samuels introduced that term and his definition of what a high value man as these men that make uh well, at least six figures a year. They are, handsome and well dressed and well educated, and they also have their pick of the cream de la creme of women, the cream of the crop of women They are the men that, because they have so many options, they're never really going to be faithful to you. They, you just need to just sit there and take whatever it is that this high value man. Basically, make a long story short, the way he described the high value man, I would never want one. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want that. I don't want that. No. Now, my definition of what a high value man is a little different. A high value man, and I'm a little biased. I believe that all black men are high value men, whether they know it or not, whether they act like it or not. I do believe that. A high value man is a man that protects. A high value man is a man that leads. A high value man is a man that guides you. A high value man is a man that loves you. A high value man is a man that makes you laugh. That a high value man is supposed to be your husband. And my definition and the Godfather's does differ. It does. But the Godfather would speak on how the regular man. And that was, if anybody really, really paid attention to what he was saying, the Godfather was for the black family, like me. And that is what I love about the Godfather, Kevin Samuels. If you was not a fan of Kevin Samuels, I know he had many, many, many people that didn't like him, specifically black women. And I'm still a little pissed. I swear, man. And I believe it was the same women that was talking about Crawford's wife. It's the same women that was sitting up there celebrating the Godfather's death. Like, that was so embarrassing to me as a black woman, because y'all was online. The whole world saw that savagery, and y'all was happy about it. How dare you know what? You know what? I went. That's the old rant. I already ranted about these disrespectful. Uh, Another topic. I'm moving along. Another topic that I want to talk about is, there seems to be some type of competition between older women, the aunties, and the younger women, the tenders. I don't know why. I'm confused. It confuses me. It confuses me. One, they should not even be in the same dating market. I don't understand why those two worlds are mixing so fluently. I hate the internet and social media, because it has added aided to the confusion that already exists within the black community. People don't know their roles. It's a lot of confusion. It's a lot of confusion. There is that If you are an older woman, there is no way in the world, and I'm talking 35 and up, you should not be in competition with women that are 35 and under. That is weird to me. That is weird. You've been there, you've done that. You know better. You know better. Why are you competing? What, it's like you're going backwards. And I blame the aunties, because the tenders don't know no better. They're young. They young. I blame the aunties for this weird competition, and TikTok too, because y'all, the aunties on there twerking. Nobody wants to see y'all twerk. It's bad enough that the tenders are twerking. It already makes us look bad, because it's only black folks that's doing that. It's only black folks that's doing that. All of these competitions are only black people. It is. It is. Now, I could talk about the Willie Lynch letter, but I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to hear that. I am definitely going to talk about the Willie Lynch letter later, though. But tonight, I'm just ranting. I'm just ranting. But if you get a second, go check out the Willie Lynch letter, because it would explain a lot of these a lot of these dumb competitions. I'm trying to not curse. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. A lot of these stupid competitions that exist within the black community. to keep us divided. Yo, for speaking of division, yo, I want to talk about the Montgomery incident. Yo, man, I've never been so proud of black people and y'all already know I love y'all. I love black people so much. I do. I love y'all. I was so proud, yo. Youngin was swimming. Dude, dude, dude. Dude, I swear I wanted to cook for that baby. I did. I wanted to make something for that baby to eat. I know all of the aunties, it's big mom energy here, baby. I wanted to make something for that baby to eat after he jumped into that river and he swam all the way over there and they pulled himself up out of that water. They commenced the beating ass. I wanted to make something for that baby to eat. Something. And everybody out there. And had I been there, now y'all know I do not condone violence and I do not fight. I am a big crybaby. I don't do none of that. But I would have been whooping ass too. We're not doing that. We not doing that. I didn't. Oh, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. For them to sit up there, that man was doing his job. We can't even do our jobs no more. I'm gonna tell you what that also said. Listen, we need our own shit. Y'all ready to talk black nationalism? Because that would not have occurred had it been ours. Y'all ain't ready for that yet, but we all gonna talk about it. Again, I have never been so proud of black people. That was one of the greatest displays of black unity that I have seen, at least within the past 5 years. Even amongst the whole Black Lives Matter movement charade that they I wasn't supposed to say that. It wasn't a charade. It was a charade. It was a charade. But I'm not gonna talk about the Black Lives Matter movement right now. Right now. Let's go back to the Montgomery, Alabama. Yo, hey, I got some stock invested in folding chairs. Okay. Okay, because I can see it going places. It's doing things. It's doing things. Yeah, and caps and listen, any battle rap fans out there, when Rex stole his hat, if he hadn't already, because I know they're battling today. I ain't really sure. I gotta get on Twitter. But if you are ever in danger, black people, take off your hat, throw it up in the air. We gonna be there. All right, all right. Uh, let's see, yo, Tory Lanez got sentenced to 10 years. Now I did see an article. For those who are not familiar, Tory Lanez was got into with Megan Thee Stallion a little while ago, shot in the pinky toe, and got convicted. And he received 10 years for that. Now the judge shaved off a couple years. I'm not really sure how much time got shaved off, but that was just messy. That was just messy. I'm not really gonna speak on that because I wanted to believe him. I really did. I wanted to believe him because I didn't believe that the Megan practice did she follow girl code. I really do. I believe she violated girl code. There was a whole lot of stuff going on out there, but nah, she ain't deserve to be shot. Like that's a little extra. Toy, that's a little extra. I don't know what you was thinking, dude. That was different. That was different. I don't know. It's crazy. So he going to jail, and they probably get ready to let Melly out, and they need to keep Melly in jail. They do. They do. His music is fire, but YMW Melly is insane. Last thing. Listen. We gonna talk about these aliens, right? Why ain't none of y'all saying nothing about these aliens? These aliens are taking midnight strolls in backyards, chilling. Like it's people out there taking selfies with the aliens and stuff. Like for real. It's for real. It's documented. I've posted these articles. These aliens are interrupting regular airspace, runway, not runway, you whatever, you know what I'm saying, when you're up in the air and they are disrupting planes, military. It's documented. These they are having hearings about aliens and the aliens that exist on this planet and been chilling and been here for a little while and ain't nobody talking about it. Why? I just don't. What is going on in the world? What it was a whole lot of stuff that was happening this week. I will talk, but dude, it's aliens for real, and they've been known about it for a long time, for a long time, and nobody. It's just nobody's talking about it. I don't understand. I that is. I don't know why is nobody talking about it. Do y'all not believe that it's real? They sit there and they tell you to take this doggone shot and you take it. Oh, I don't even know if they're gonna take this down. They probably gonna take this down. You take it, right? Not knowing, not understanding anything about it. They just developed it. Nobody questioned any of that. You just oh, sign me up. But y'all don't hear nothing about aliens. Just nothing. Just I don't know. I don't know. Well, I think that I am going to bid you guys adieu. I was going to talk on that. You know what? I might say a little bit about that Carly Russell thing. Carly Russell, young lady, you make me sick. Like, and I'm not tearing you down. This is big mama energy, baby, because I love you. But you done got on my last nerve. It's already rough being a black woman in America. The whole world already has this image of us in their head that is negative. I mean, if you don't believe me, think about everything that's black and that is associated with negativity. Everything. We as black women in in this country already have it rough. For you to sit there and have the whole country have the believing that something was going on with you, then and you made us look bad. You made us look bad, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And everybody that was associated with that should be ashamed of themselves. It's a war out here. Black people already got it. All eyes on us. We do. We don't need you adding to the negative stereotypes. They already say the black woman is the most unprotected woman on the face of this planet. I beg to differ. When our men are around us, we are very protected. Always. But people aren't going to believe that. People believe stereotypes. People believe what they see on the news. And they saw you. They saw you lie about some child. Now they think all of us lie. Because one is all, as far as the media goes. One is all. One represents all. They saw you say it was a child missing. We're liars. They saw you just being gone for days, not saying anything. We're unaccountable. We're liars. We're unaccountable. We're deceitful. We're cheaters. You made us look horrible. 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 And you should be ashamed of yourself. Listen, thank you everybody for tuning in. I am going to bid you adieu. All right. I want everybody to have a wonderful, wonderful night. I got to do some damn math. That sucks. So I am going to try to end this with a little outro. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see what I can do.